Something I like to help people understand about Orlando is that people don't come here for a puppet show, right? I mean, now, there are some really great puppet shows in our community. We actually have a great puppetry community. But people don't spend their life savings to come here for a puppet show. They come here for the technology. They come here for the hospitality. They come here for cutting edge experiences that bend their mind. And when you look at it, they suspend reality almost the second that they land here, right? So when you start to think about the power of that outside of the theme parks, as a community, this is a test bed for people that come from all places of the world. I mean, pre-COVID, 75 million visitors a year with global representation. Not many people have that on us. That's incredible. You start to look at that in the lens of how do we start to test technologies? You know, the biggest problem facing the autonomous vehicle industry is not the technology. That's solid. It's the adaptation of the technology. So if you look at the ability of Orlando to serve as a test bed for innovation, this is your place, right? People visiting us are suspending reality. People that call Orlando home dig that. That's what they do, right? They're not afraid to create the impossible. So this is a community open and willing and has the technical chops to not only create, test, iterate on it, but this is an innovation community. It's what we do in everything that we do, whether we're trying to recreate the way that we have an art festival, whether it's, you know, we're not going to accept that this is the way that traffic should be. So let's start to bring in some of the most sophisticated simulations to be able to alter that, because we double our population daily on our roads. That's a unique problem that we have to deal with. And our community is willing to step forward with intense technology and innovation to solve those problems. And I think what's beautiful about this community is that we come with so many dynamic perspectives. And you see that in our architecture. As the film commissioner, it's the best. I can match any home. Bring it. I had a series that filmed entirely for San Diego. I questioned whether we could pull it off. We have enough diversity in our architecture because there is no look for us. Orlando natively is collaborative and eclectic. That comes through in the way that our cities are run, our counties are run, the way that we do business. It's extraordinarily welcome, and different is not abandoned because everything is a little different here, because everything's got its little edge of where people came from. And when you weave all that together, you get this really brilliant region, right? It's brilliant in all of its dynamic assets that you can see through. I loved bringing my son to Lake Eola as a kid. He saw different clothing. He found different accents. He saw different colors of people. That's an incredible place to be in the middle of a state of Florida. You wouldn't think that you'd find that here, but we're diverse and unique and kind all at the same time. It's weird, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.